Hi guys. Heidi. Heidi? Howdy? Howdy do? Hi? Howdy? Hi and howdy equals Heidi. So, we are going to be going with the Duviri Paradox. So I looked things up, and it seems that the Duviri Paradox, which gave me some amount of frustration yesterday, at least when starting it, is meant to be the new player experience. It would be nice if they, I don't know, told you, but yeah. So who knows? I did this before. Do you not remember this? Yeah, because we saw it yesterday. I spoke with the old man yesterday.
I'm wondering.
Emotion.
You don't...
I
named it Lua.
Lua. You.
Equipped Sun and Moon.
Until the next spiral, then.
Alright, this is where I left it yesterday.
Did someone make a new friend?
Defeat the dash.
Trying to make me jealous, are you? I'll find him soon enough.
I've locked onto him. Press E to melee attack. Block with a heavy strike. Break his block.
The sentence is death.
Now they're teaching me how to fight.
For the king!
Okay. Collected incoming projectile right before they enter. Ah, I got it, okay.
Fare thee well, reprobate!
Okay. Store my health by hit the free button.
Prepare to be sliced to ribbons!
Use a power strike after each drifter on a different hold. Wow, that's not easy for me because change lock targets, press R to lock on. And that's just dumb, having him continually attack when I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing wrong. God damn it. You see, this is kind of horse shit. I changed one of my commands. And now I can't complete that. That is just so incredibly fucking stupid. Customize key bindings. All right. Obviously, I can't use that one because that's something you need. I don't think you used to have a use for that. The melee heavy attack mouse button 3 is not good either. Mouse wheel up is next power. Mouse wheel down I used for switch gun. I need to change that to something else. Fuck. Back to defaults, I guess. What switch gun? Yeah, it's not bound. How the fuck is it not fucking bound to anything by default? You'd never want to switch your gun. Unbelievable. Yeah, next power, previous power. Is tilde used for anything? Is tilde used for anything? Doesn't look like it's used for anything. All right.
Trying to make me jealous, are you?
I tell you,
I'll find him soon enough.
in a tutorial, for you to be able to die is just terrible game design. It's terrible game design. I'm holding the right fucking click button and nothing is happening. I swear to God, what the fuck? Now I'm carrying a gun and I can't... And of course I can't block with it because it's not a melee weapon. Wow, they have made... It just blows my mind that this is supposed to be the new player experience, and it is an incredibly awful piece of shit. I mean, really awful. Fucking terrible. Yesterday was bad, and today is every bit as bad. I'm holding the right mouse button and nothing's happening.
I'll slice you in half. I have your measure, imposter.
Right before the impact. That rounded,
I have you in my sights.
and they missed. Alright, that time it worked. How it didn't work the previous times, I have no fucking clue. Okay, restore health. Dodge. Tap left shift when I see the blank attack. Right, alright.
Wretched improviser.
I tapped it, and nothing happened the first time.
Now that's it.
And we're using the quick shot when we see attacks. Okay, now the gun's out. Okay. Okay, now. sudden, the mouse has stopped working. I can't turn anymore. What have they done with this fucking game? I literally am not able to turn anymore. I'm hitting R, nothing's happening.
I'm trying to laugh it off, but you're testing my limits.
You've had our fun. Time to end it.
Just blows my mind how awful this experience is.
Didn't I warn you?
And it seems to me to bear almost no relationship to the core game.
Personified.
That's what I don't understand.
You must find a
This is
way to
supposed
the
to be
mainland.
a new player experience to sort of bring you into the game, and they're teaching you stuff that has nothing to do with the game except the E button for melee attacks. Supposed to be going is the question. Escape to the mainland,
okay. Impressive. If you are done gallivanting across the skies, might I suggest finding shelter on the mainland before Lodin's wrath is turned upon you?
Was I supposed to do something there?
You're thinking, is this real?
I'm thinking this is really not
Some
good
fevered dream.
involving game design.
All right, Teshin. I'll try it your way.
You remember. Good. Now, we can begin. Warframes. Brought here by the Paradox. In the world beyond the wall, they were the weapons of a warrior caste called the Tenno. I suspect your hand may offer a way to control them as they did. Choose.
Okay. I've done this before. I already have a mag. Can I get a... or I already have a Volt. Can I get a mag now, too? Sure.
Relax. Let your mind adjust to the dissociation. Oh, I missed on that one. Space. D into A. Holding space. Go direction with D into A while holding space. Man, this is not easy for me with my fat, short fingers.
All right. I think I'm ready.
Then go.
And so this is definitely meant to be the new
The
player
King's
introduction.
Reach is weaker here in the
It's
Undercroft.
awful.
On the surface, I suspect this Warframe would be a liability, attracting his every worm. But here, you can roam free and revel in its power.
So, what am I doing here, Teshin? A joyride?
You are seeking a paradox. You'll need more than her hand and my blades to survive above. Here they come.
Slash dash, radial blind, radial javelin is all the play. I missed. 2 is radial blind, 3 is radial javelin. Well, hello there. I will respond as is appropriate right now. Mason Hosify. I'm assuming I got that right. Let me double check. Mason Hosify? If I'm mispronouncing that, my apologies. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You are most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Thanks. So I'm just trying to go through the Duviri Paradox right now as the training for new players, and so far I actually think I like the old one better. But thank you very, very much for the follow. That's my one spiel. It's the only one I have. that works. I like
There's
that.
something else down here.
Yes, a paradox. You must find it.
Alright, something over there. It's evidently a paradox. Piranha? Basta? I remember the piranha being good.
Think you can hide from me?
It's been a long time since I played.
I play wherever
And the first couple of
I
days
want.
gave me some frustrations. This is day 3 for me being back, trying it as a full free-to-play player, and get the hang of the game again. And so I did a little bit of the Duviri Paradox yesterday, and then I read up on it a little, and it's supposed to be, I guess, the new starting Tigress Boltor. Slow heavy bolts, double barrel Tiger shotgun. How about slow heavy bolts? The basic quality of the game is every bit as good as I remember. It's fun, it plays well, looks great, but a lot of the sort of surrounding stuff is very, very, very frustrating. Let's see, got the Boltor. Cronin dual blades, or a big honking hammer. No, I think I'm more a Cronin type of guy. So I'm a little surprised that, you know, by default they threw me into the old introduction. And they had this entirely new skill introduction.
I have seen worse.
It strikes me as strange that why
Wanna
would
tell me
you
what's so special about these
why would you assume your
This ain't so
your
hard.
players are going to want to play the old one
the other
and then
side,
play the new one? Why not
They
just
command the
put them in the new one?
self-same powers of void that make the walls of our prison. I suspect the paradox is their attempt to help us.
Return through the portal when I'm ready. Where's the portal? Portal's over there. Oh, I managed to very neatly fly right between the two. And back we go. So I played a lot 4 or 5 years ago. It was before Railjack. After Arkwings. And back then I had a couple friends help me learn the game, the basics. And I didn't this time, and I'd forgotten most of the stuff. So the first couple of days had their frustrations. And then reading about the Duviri Paradox being the new starting experience, I decided I'll play through this and see what we get. Right, space to ascend, descend, yeah.
It was war, after all. It defined us. We were made to hate without reflection. No vacations. Oh, feeling better? That
Much.
Warframe took a greater toll on you than I expected.
Who were you talking to?
If you are recovered, we must begin at once to seek the other pieces of Thrax's figurine. I expect they will manifest the same as paradoxes on the surface. Gear up, look around, and tell me when you are ready.
I'll look around. Alright, so we need
All his horses, all his men.
left leg,
The sooner you
left
find the
hand,
pieces,
right arm, and head.
the sooner you get out of this place.
Oh, we gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. Musical reference. Old guy musical reference.
How'd you end up here anyway?
Through the eye of a storm. I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time. You?
It's been too long for me. Maybe I was on that ship, or maybe the same way you did.
We've got Warframe melee weapon, Warframe secondary, and Warframe primary.
Thrax will reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe on the surface. We will save that for the Undercroft. This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false stacks. He's in a mood. See for yourself.
Enter Duviri. So, I mean, I played a little bit, you know, in the first couple of days back, some of the standard Space Ninja stuff, and that was
You have angered
every bit as
Thrax.
much fun as I remember.
And because he is a creature of emotion, his world follows. From the Duviri tales, the Prince of Fire.
Wherever a person needs to be.
Be wary.
I can take
In the
them
story, the king's men had blades of molten steel.
The imp's grown suspicious of me. His spies approach even now to surveil.
Me! One more bucket of piss splashed in my face for the world to see! Take care of this before we're both in the stocks! Shippity chop! Lick your teeth, vagrant! There you are! Your just reward!
That's not good.
Judge.
Alright. I got some stuff. I have one decree. It tells me to hit Q. Okay,
As the never-to-be king's fortune rose,
gain
so
one
too
mid-air
did
jump.
his
Jumping
fire,
slide kicks
his
inflict 60
indignation,
viral damage.
his
and one viral
anger.
stat. Tumbling frost. Drop a frost explosive when you roll. The explosion deals 50 cold. Smoldering strike. Melee attacks are imbued with fire, dealing extra heat and status chances. Go with that. Okay, over here. Well, I could summon the horsey, I suppose. What is this? A Sagan. I have no idea what that is. Ah, okay. Sagan pearls. Those are... Obviously, those are pearls that come from Sagan. Sometimes I just think these devs get a little bit too caught up in ancillary stuff. Dracaroot, I think that was.
That's him. Frax's enforcer. My replacement. For 2 pins, I'd come down there and smash his face in myself. But I can't.
So you have to help yourself to his chest.
Evidently I won. I'm going to wait. Make sure I heal all the way up before I try to open his chest again, just in case he comes back for more. And...
Good fight. I love the part where you flailed about like a fish on a mud bank.
I don't remember that happening, actually, but okay. The target becomes 10% more vulnerable
Now,
to damage
anger
with each
is a
shot.
powerful weapon, be sure of that.
Shots deal
But
an
it
extra hit.
burns friend and foe alike.
40% corrosive damage and status on critical hit, plus 30% melee attack. I'm on critical hit. I'm not trusting of critical hits, let's put it that way. Pardon me if you're hearing noise from outside. I've got the windows open because it's nice today. And the neighbor kids are playing in the courtyard. So you may hear them. 3 Yow shrubs. I mean, so I like how this looks. And the play is smooth. But they're just not... The narrative is confusing, but that's pretty much standard in my experience. The training was fast and not very...
The imp allows chaos to brood under his
informative
very
of
nose.
good habits, let's say.
If I had my way, I'd have all those undercroft portals bricked up.
Get in there.
And find out what's wrong this time.
My understanding is the general consensus was the game definitely needed a new starting experience. I'm just not sure this is a good one. It's relatively cool. Okay. I don't know what the
The
countdown is
Undercroft
for.
seethes with Thrax's violence. Burn it out with force. Destroy every enemy you find.
Not sure what that was. Oh, I guess that's a trap. And it affects me as well as them.
The foe is staggered, but not yet defeated. Persist.
Okay. Quick check to make sure that I'm not missing something. I'm supposed to kill them.
The battle is won. The Paradox tamed.
I could have been a good king, but I'll never get the chance because they hate me. Everyone hates me. Guess what?
Well, you make it easy to hate you right
I
now.
hate myself more.
Critical roll. After rolling, increase critical damage. Use your ground slam and power strike.
Nearby,
Boost
the Paradox
attack
you
speed by
seek.
50%. Bombastine's Malice. On headshot, 30% chance that enemies near the target will be inflicted with a 30% toxin. These are times 2. I don't know what that means because they don't tell me what it means. I guess they're worth 2 pips instead of 1. This is 1 pip and this is 2 pips down here. But that's a guess. Let's go with that. This has been my biggest complaint is that, and it's not just to this game. I mean, the game I play, have streamed most and have streamed and played the most over the last few years is Guild Wars 2. And I see the same problem with them quite frequently, where they don't really tell you what it is they want you to be doing. I have to investigate a paradox. I don't see specifically where I'm supposed to be going. Down there.
You play with fire, fool!
And telling people what they're supposed to be doing should be straightforward. Investigate the paradox. Is there anything else in here? A book and a couch. Take figurine. We got one of the figurine parts.
Return to me
That's the.
when you are ready.
Gotta be the the leg we were missing. Return to Teshin's cave. The game certainly feels better when you're playing as a Tenno. You're in your Warframe as opposed to this form. This feels like a bad version of the other.
I guess we're born with anger. An instinct like any other. Like squinting at the sun or flinching from a burn. But some of us... maybe we learn it.
And an awful lot of this kind of narrative stuff, it feels like pretentious twat.
Easy. I have you.
It's one of the things I'm least interested in about Spellframe. Is that it? The fantasy game they're working on. Is I'm afraid we're going to get the same kind of pretentious twaddle and a narrative that's more form than substance. I hope I'm wrong. And I'll play it regardless.
You saw that ship in the sky? The Zeramin? Our child king must be one of those who was abandoned there. A Tenno.
Explain.
You said the Tenno were trying to help me. This Paradox stuff. Now you're saying Thrax is one of them? He doesn't seem too helpful.
The history I know. That Zeramin ship returned from the void, bringing with it the extraordinary power the Tenno command. But here is a different path, I suppose. A difference in parallel. A paradox in itself.
What's next?
The world above changes every day following what Thrax feels. Ready yourself for the next day and consider what you have learned.
Rest by the fire. Interesting, it says I'm unarmed, and yet... I'm going to rest by the fire, I guess. Sad to say, I probably sound like that.
Well, it seems that Thrax woke on the right side of his crib today.
Hey, there's no reason to be mean. Alright, let's enter Duviri.
Sickening.
Remember, the joy he feels is not lacking in danger. Find the fable hidden and play it out. That way, you may discover the next paradox, the next piece we need.
Well, I know what the 1, 2, and 3 buttons are. I don't know what the 4 button is. Oh, that's right. Smoke. To allow me to,
For a long time. Met a lot of people. And I can tell you this. You're not who you think you are. There's a lot more to do.
This challenge requires patience.
Oh, great. I've had very little patience so far.
And just a little pinch of perspective.
Patience is not my strong point, shall we say. I want patience, and I want it right goddamn now. Find the hidden royal chest. We have a horsey. Yep. Off by one error. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, a new mechanic.
Nothing but a dog. Gripping in dirt.
Like a child hiding its face in play, Mathila
Melee attacks are
hid
imbued with
from
fire,
the
dealing
truth.
70% hit.
Nothing but joy mattered.
So I've already got one in there, I think. Thought I had one in there. Maybe not. Each stack of corrosion grants 60 armor. That seems pretty good if I know how to get corrosion. Every third. Melee attack deals 100% toxin plus 100% toxin damage with status. I think that one. Oh, new ones. New ones today, evidently. You get new ones every day? I'm guessing you get new ones every day. Sagged Pearl and 3 Agrostone. Still no real idea what those are or what they would be used for, but okay. Oh, probably have to make a slight turn away from going straight at it. Seems like. No idea what that is. The gameplay is great. It's sometimes, if not often, very, very frustrating. Because I got Kovnik, which it sounds like it might be contagious. But sometimes it's frustrating because it's not really clear what they're trying to get you to do.
Oh, Keith.
It's time for you to face the shadows. Oh, but don't be afraid. Everything is joy.
Why would I
You
be
just
afraid?
have to be strong enough to see it.
Going to take off this
It's
mask.
just the shadows. I don't suppose I can get in. I was
No.
curious to see whether I could get
I'm
in.
not.
Oh, that's right. Those are the something stones. I think they can heal you up all the way. Something like that. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, now.
Purge the darkened areas of Limnus. Am I headed in the right direction now? Doesn't feel like it.
Oh, there.
Where? Huh. Not a fan of the map either. Looks like it's over there. There we go. Okay, it's right here. Ah, darkened area. I guess. Okay, here. Alright, what do you got for me? I'm supposed to... Now it says... 120 meters in that direction. Alright. That might not have been optimal. Now 120 meters in that direction. Pretty sure it's the direction I just came from.
Oh.
Underground? Seems like, well, I guess if I need to illuminate an area, then underground does make some sense. Limnus purged. Don't know how I do that. Alright, there's one. go ahead and use restoration now. Do not fall and plummet to a painful death. That would be bad. Yes, well, at least it's not a mimic, you know. It's only cursed. How you doing, Polygonda? I got some sagging pearls. Yeah, my pearls are sagging, that's for sure. Some intrinsics and a decree. Scornful cast.
Mathila did not understand
Casting an
that
ability
you
deals 50
cannot bring
corrosive
happiness to
damage
the
to nearby
world
enemies
by
applied
making
through corrosion
unhappiness a crime.
Damage radius doubles for Warframes. Every decree collected. I'm doing okay, yeah. Occasionally frustrated with Warframe so far. The good parts of the game are every bit as good as I remember, and the worst and the less good parts are worse than I remember. So, rolling reloads, fleet. Every decree collected increases movement speed. Sure, movement speed seems good. Let's go with movement speed. I ride like the wind. Well, until I get hung up on something. And I start riding like the wind. Alright, where are we off to? We are off to somewhere over there.
The Undercroft is a messy, chaotic place. And you will need to work so hard to keep it together in there.
It may be messy and chaotic, but at least I get to play Warframe.
You've got this.
Hey, I'm Warframe again. I have blades, I have a big honking gun.
Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the Undercroft at its
survived
most oppressive.
5 minutes, evidently. Ah, okay, that should save.
The void gives as well as takes. Those you slay may drop concentrated life support.
Oops. Get 100 kills in a single mission completed. Not sure what's there. Activate life support.
Prepare to receive life support. Systems charged with life support.
that? Big old rock dropped out of the sky on my head? That just doesn't seem right.
Life support is limited. It must not be squandered.
Yeah, thanks. Good to know. Helpful hint. Where's the time? I don't see the time anywhere. There it is, 1:33. I think I'm doing okay. I got something. Don't know what it was. Maybe adding to the life support? Don't know.
Life support replenished.
Improviser.
20 seconds left. I think I'm going to succeed. Don't quote me on that. Oh, go ahead and quote me on that. The Harbinger of Joy.
So help me, I tried. I have all
Ooh, a rare
this
decree.
joy in my soul, and yet when I try to share it, nobody wants to know. Well, try ignoring me now.
Okay. Consider yourself ignored, sweetheart. Let's see. Dueler's Outburst on critical hit. Irresistible Bombardment. Each shot briefly increases fire rate by 20% cumulatively. Holy crap. That is good for murdering big things. Casting an ability deals 50 corrosive damage, I guess. I'm not sure about the critical hit chances, so we'll go with Irresistible Bombardment. Well, I am pretty irresistible. Okay, maybe not. Possibly not. All right, where are we off to?
Let's go!
Let's go! I got 3 Kovnik. Don't know what it is, but I got 3 of them. I just can't say no to Kovnik. Whatever it is. I'm so used to hitting X to mount or unmount in, that's what I set for my default key in most of my games. I keep hitting it and nothing happens. Oh yeah, that's right. Wrong button. I got another figurine part.
You found
missing
it.
arm.
Good.
I think all we're missing now is
So
the head.
tell me, did Mathilla's joy wear off on you?
Yes, I'm...
I hope you're kidding.
I am...
You think I'm not paying attention? You think I don't know what you're up to? My Dax are searching, We will find your nasty little den soon enough.
I have faith in you. And there's the arm. This needs a head, I think. Flashback.
Our whole lives,
The game
we run toward it.
It's kind of up its own ass,
Something,
narratively
someone.
speaking. They want things to be
Some wavering
weird,
oasis of joy and contentment.
as if weird's
Sad thing
enough.
is, most happiness seems to come by accident.
And I had that opinion years ago when I was
Maybe
first
it's
playing.
not about
The
getting
gameplay's
it,
terrific,
but
but a lot of the stuff
letting it.
around it is just... is weird for weird's sake.
You're smiling.
I am not.
I'm not.
His memories are giving you something. As these emotions flow through you, you take from him his singular power over the world.
I don't want sharesies. I want out.
But look, the Dormazone. It's lit up now.
The Dormazone. What the hell is Dormazone? I need to AFK for just a second and grab myself some more coffee. I'll be right back. Like it or not. Probably not, but you know. And I'm back. So yeah, I told you. I threatened you. You didn't believe me. So we need to return to the Dormazone, which I'm pretty sure Kenny Loggins was singing about. Like, fly into the Dormazone. It's from Top Gun. You young kids might not remember. Or is Dormazone where you live when you're in college? Shit, can't remember. Here we go to the Dormazone. I have no idea. Yeah. Well, it's spacious. Soma cord. These are locked. They appear to be a jukebox function. Is that a bed? Needs pillows.
Well, shit. You hungry?
Go ahead, but save some for Lua.
Okay, I'm hallucinating now, guys. And not just in game. I'm tripping balls. Not really. That was it? That was it. None of us are real. How can we be real if mirrors aren't real? Something like that. And you are welcome. I just went into the dorm zone, which was like a dormitory room, only bigger and emptier. And I had some make-believe sushi. It's weird.
Now, do you believe it?
Believe.
Let's go.
Okay, back to Duviri.
Who is this new friend of yours, anyway?
Ah.
I made you. I kept you safe all this time.
Go on, Dominus.
There's nothing I can't be.
Ignore him.
So you're a figment of
Play out the day.
my
Let him
imagination.
see that his control
And your
has
coloration
weakened.
depends on the pigment of my imagination. Well, it's pretty clear you've gotten further than I have. I have no idea how big the new player experience here is. I got 4 conla sprouts. They're like Brussels sprouts, only not. Without the Brussels. And I just got 3 more. I am replete with conla sprouts. I mean, my assumption is they're used for crafting, but if this is the sort of new player experience, is there crafting? Have we gotten there yet? I'm still
The
confused
king
as
has
to
these generators built, and then he
sort
lets
of what
them
the
go to rack
actual
and
role
ruin.
of the Duviri Paradox is.
Get it running again. Give me a taste of his power.
Right. Now over there. Floating in the middle of the sky? In fact, floating in the middle of the sky. Reconnect the generator. Oh, can I I completely guessed as to what might do it. They didn't tell me. I had no reason to expect that would work. And yet, maybe I'm a genius. My money's on no. 3 intrinsics and a common decree.
I was hoping you'd find yourself alive.
Thanks, Dominus. Nice to know you're thinking of me. Swooping miasma.
Augustine was never
I've had
satisfied.
that. If I eat
He
lentils, I get
wanted
swooping
more.
miasma.
For all that others had
One
was an
meteor
affront
jump.
to his being.
Flawless execution, yes. Jumping slide kicks inflict 60 viral damage and 1 viral sparks. Melee attacks are imbued with fire. Fire! 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 Sorry. That's the first time you see Cornholio, you never get over it.
Those sentries look down on me. There goes Bombastine, they say. Fire a shot over his head and watch him jump. Well, today, you're taking them down to my level.
taking damage. I probably shouldn't. I probably want to get away and heal in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Healed a little. That's 2. I'm mostly spamming, guessing what would work. Where'd the third guy go? Oh, I think I saw him jumping around up ahead. Yeah. Oh. He's too far away. That's not fair. Beam down? No, I don't want to beam down. Persistent attrition target becomes 10% more vulnerable to damage with each shot on critical hit. Shots deal extra damage.
With sweet words, he persuaded others to his side. But his thoughts were only ever of himself.
Ah, the Undercroft.
Yay.
A seething mass of void-ridden
I'm a
potential.
Warframe again. I'm so much more
Spice
comfortable
the
with
childish
Warframe.
nightmares. Give me some.
What am I supposed to do this time?
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event.
Do I have anything in here? Any pretties? Any shinies? Any rags? Any bones? Any bottles today? Wave incoming. Next wave's in 3 seconds. Ah, it's a defense. Okay.
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Lots of them. Wave in 5 seconds.
Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
rest of you guys coming? Do I have to come to them? That just seems rude.
Simple boy, eat with game, feels good. What's it mean, boy affair?
This battle is already half won.
And here we go
The
again.
winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent.
Wow.
Still,
That's
the
all
stout
poetical
bough
and stuff.
stands. Like ashes, the enemy has been scattered to the void.
Well, I'm all about the void scattering. You know.
It's not fair. The things I did were supposed to break her, not make her his favorite. I was meant to be the one who was loved. Me. It's not fair.
Yeah, okay. It's not fair. Critical roll after rolling. Create hammer retribution, grand slam and power strike, boost attack speed. Investigate Paradox. A couple of PhDs, you know what that is, don't you? It's a paradox. You thought I wasn't going to notice, didn't you? We've got an Agri formation, so 4 Agristone. I still don't know what any of that is.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Don't worry. I just hate you because you're worth hating. That was something that blew up for a reason. I'm sure there was a reason. It blew up and killed me for a very, very good reason, I'm sure. I don't know what that reason might have been. I stood close to something maybe that was a mine and blew up. I don't know. I will sip coffee. Delicious. Well, it's okay. I don't know enough about coffee to say it's delicious. Ah, is this the head?
It wasn't me that started stirring up this mess with the executions. You got it in your head to get out. Don't you see now that these stories are for you, for us?
And it was me all along. I don't know that, I'm just... It seems like that's the kind of juvenilia I would expect from the storytelling. And we're back in the cave. Now I've got a gun.
No Lua?
It's a hand, I guess, that was missing? Okay, now we've just got the head, I think. And maybe guts. It's not clear.
Nothing's worse than anger, right? It burns your lungs. It ashes the trees. But you can see it, right?
No, it actually doesn't do those things.
And after it passes, maybe something new sprouts up.
This is the kind of writing, I mean, it's just
But
so
resentment.
far up its own ass.
Resentment is desolation. It salts the soil so that nothing ever grows again.
Didn't see it coming, did you? That I was just using you. You think there's some magic land outside of here? All there is war and suffering. Understand?
I think so.
Do you? Do you really? You keep calling this a prison, but you know what it really is. It's the only place in the entire universe that is actually safe.
Clearly.
You had it all. A whole world to yourself. But you were bored, ungrateful. You had to bite the hand that feeds.
Like Lua, huh?
Like what?
Once upon a time, there was a dying old man.
I got nothing for you guys.
As he lay on his bed, dying, he called to each of his beloved children.
Survive.
When each did hear his rasping call, they answered with a hollow longing.
Ashen! Ashen!
We've got something green over here. Is that the exit? Looks like it. You'd think I'd have some idea of what the fuck was going on.
So they came to his bedside,
No.
one by one, and his firstborn knelt there. And the old man said, my child, why be your eyes so dry? And the firstborn said, so that I might be strong, father. And so the old man gave to them the deeds for all his lands.
I thought that was a heal. It's not.
To his second-born, he said again, my child, why be your eyes so dry? And his second child said, I shed no tears, father, for I chose now to remember only the joy you made of my life. And so unto him, the old man gave his family home.
Another escape is required.
And when his last child had entered, he said again, my child, you were my favorite of all. Why show you no feelings at all? And the last child said to him, I feel nothing, for it was I who has killed you.
And we're back. It's Lua, named after the programming tool, obviously.
Where is he?
Don't you worry. Justice comes swiftly in my kingdom.
Give me a couple more seconds. Give me a heal, heal. And now I get to do it all over again. The restarting from scratch for whenever these things occur is a terrible and punishing mechanic, not a fun mechanic.
Where is he?
Don't you worry. Justice comes swiftly in my kingdom.
finisher. And Lua's decided to rip its face off. Little unexpected. Okay. Thank you, Lua. I don't know if it was necessary, but it was egregiously unnecessary. But fine, sure. Let's wait a couple seconds and make sure we're all the way healed up. I'm so wasted.
All caves are banished by my decree.
Kind of forgot how to do a lot of the stuff they teach you in the first, well, 10 or 15 minutes in the tutorial phase for when you're in this human shape instead of Tenno shape. They teach you very briefly and superficially, and it doesn't really stick.
I've never seen you like this. So ready to fight. It makes me so happy.
Now, imposter, you die! I have you in my sights.
Yeah, in your sights, how'd that work out? Just a little curious. Not great, huh? Yeah, not great.
But why are you doing this?
Because the game wants me to.
This ends now!
Does it?
You never cared this much for me.
No, that's true. I never cared much for you at all.
I see them!
I meant to do that. I was completely in control that entire time. It was all a dream.
Wake up, Tenno.
Holy shit. It was? by impalement. Okay.
Teshin! Teshin!
This is where we started when I hit the Duviri Paradox yesterday. Okay. We escaped from here, and now we're coming back because whoever Teshin is, our father, us, whoever Thrax is, our father, us, who knows.
Teshin.
Take care of Lua for me.
Okay, I'll do that.
I will.
Garsh, I swear.
You're feeling now.
I am.
A single tear rolls down my cheek. I'm so sad. The whole narrative has been pretentious twaddle. Big serpent thing coming in. Hold space to climb, unbound to die. Oh, to breathe fire, okay. Unbound to die. Thanks, guys. You did a great job setting that up.
Stop this childish tantrum right now. Do you understand? He's dead and he's gone, and he's not coming back.
Unbound. Excellent job, guys. Really. Outstanding. You don't have it bound to anything by default. Really impressive.
I don't care how angry you get. You can't change anything. You can't even change yourself. Jealous of my worms? You think stealing them will bring him back? Are you stupid? It's too late.
Unbound to die. That's my favorite. They didn't bother to bind it. It's just vastly impressive. I don't even know how that happened. best I know, this is the finished product. And yet, unbound to dive. I'm a big cyber snake. What did you do today? Yeah, the last piece of the doll, I figured.
This is
Mine! Mine is mine.
you. Can have it.
You're thinking, is this real?
I'm thinking it's
Or
real horseshit.
some fevered dream? You did it. You took control.
I always had it. Thrax didn't make this place.
I did.
You did. But you reset it. You gave it all back to him.
Wow, this is pretty.
Why?
It was me all along. I think I said that.
Guess
At the very beginning.
it felt
How
like
really
a good trade.
trite.
So, what's next?
Those beyond the wall have helped you. You will need to repay that debt. But you've earned your freedom. A way through the paradox and out of the spiral. Be warned, you'll not be as you are now, but as you were then. Do you see it? The other side.
I see it.
What will you do?
Subdue the spirals. You may enter the origin system through the Dorma zone. I will enter the origin system.
Sometimes you get stuck. Sometimes you go numb. The color drains away. You stop trying. And that just feeds the spiral going down. Maybe you'll get lucky one day. You see yourself in the mirror and snap out of it. But for some of us, it takes more. A friend, a stranger, a story. A helping hand.
I gotta say, my description of it is the storytelling and the narrative is pretentious twaddle. I undersold it. It's good story, poor story, pretentious twaddle, this.
Tenno, you will make an excellent hunter.
Neural sensors, if memory serves, is harder to get. Uh-huh. Quests. I have an unread message. Sun and Moon Blueprint. Mountain's Edge. Stance, sharp movement with wide reach. Dual Nikanas. Tales of Duviri storybook. Delivered into my inventory. Okay. Apply 4 mods to a single Warframe. No, upgrade any mod. Okay, so I need to... Well, let's... I don't think this leveled up my Warframe or anything. No. Doesn't look like it. Let's see.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Oh, God. Ordis is back. Can we not Ordis? Can we mute Ordis? Please? That's for relics, if memory serves. Yeah, avoid relics. Sun and Moon. I do not have enough stuff to make them. I need more... Oh, I would have to go back into Duviri to get more Kovnik, Lamentus, Rune Marrow, and Silphela. Let's see. I think that means that there's something going on there right now, because that wasn't that high the other day when I did it. Mobile defense, planes of Eidolon. Infestation. Okay, we've got to get that to open up that, and then that, I think. An arena. Levels up too high for me. Plains of Eidolon. I did a couple of these yesterday. Pardon the yawn. Oh, I'm sorry. Only one loadout available. Got it. And that is Duviri stuff. Venus Junction. Reactivate the solar rail by completing the tasks for this junction and defeating its guardian. Okay, so to open that up, I need to apply 4 mods to a single Warframer weapon. That means I've got to upgrade them, I think, to get more spots to install mods, and upgrade any mod to rank 2 or higher through the fusion process. And if memory serves, you need multiples of the same one to do that, I think. But it's been, again, years, so I haven't done one. Select the mod to begin fusion. Alright. So I have numbers of these. I think I'm gonna call it here. And I'm gonna do some reading up on the game mechanics and stuff because they do such a really bad job of explaining what the fuck is going on in the game. And the Duviri Paradox, I enjoyed the parts that were Tenno when I was in a Warframe. Those were fun. That's the game that I came back to and wanted to play. The other stuff was mixed. The stuff when I was in the human shape. The story for Duviri Paradox was pretentious twaddle, really. Maybe I simply don't have enough understanding of the base game storyline to see it in any useful context. That's certainly possible. But the best I can come up with is pretentious twaddle. A writer who thinks they're writing something cool and deep, but actually writing like a 13-year-old who thinks he's writing something cool and deep. And using weird in lieu of thoughtful or interesting. Did it educate me on the game system for the core game? A little, not much. It mostly educated me on the game system for the Duviri Paradox, which is not the main game, so I don't... They made a mini game, and I'm not sure it's a useful one. I read... Yeah, the game itself is not that hard. Hi there, by the way. Welcome. I mean, I played it years ago. I had the advantage of having friends help me get through and come up to speed. I played for, I don't know, 6 months? Something like that. Played a while. Don't remember what level I got to as far as the masteries go. And this time I came back without that assistance. And the game systems are obscure at times. They don't do good explanations. And the Duviri stuff was okay. The parts of it where you play in a Warframe were good. It's good looking. It plays well, but the narrative just doesn't work for me. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do some reading on some of the basic game systems to try and re-educate myself on, things like fusing mods and stuff like that, and getting more slots for mods in my gear, my frame, whatever. And see if I can't be a little bit more, get more progress tomorrow. I mean, I made it through Duviri today, or the base part of Duviri. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not a great... The back and forth where you're typing is not a great way of communicating. We'll see what I can come up with by hitting... I don't want to say spoiler sites, but just sort of basic things that I've forgotten, because I haven't played for 4 or 5 years. Stuff like what you need to fuse mods, how to get more slots for putting cards in, the mods in, that kind of stuff. So I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, for more Warframe, I think. Much less in the way of frustration tonight than the last couple of nights, so that's good. Some at the beginning, but again, new game systems take some time for me to adjust to. I hope you had a diverting time tonight. I should be back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your Thursday night goes great, and your Friday goes quickly to get you into the weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.